item 2.05, Educator of the Month, Ms. Dent.
Each year, Anne Arundel County Public Schools educates between 650 and 1,300 students who have been designated as homeless. That's right, roughly 1.5% of Anne Arundel County Public Schools are comprised of students who lack a fixed, regular, or adequate residence. Children in these circumstances are more vulnerable to disruptions to their educations, social networks, and healthcare, which adversely impacts their well-being and development. Today, we honor an educator in the school system who is a fierce advocate for students experiencing homelessness. She has expanded the resources and programs that are offered to help those students close the achievement gap. She advocates for the transportation needs, specifically vans, to support this population. She has developed and maintained the Power of One mentoring program to support unaccompanied homeless youth, advocate for summer camps specifically for younger students experiencing homelessness. She has planned professional development for the younger students experiencing homelessness, as well as stay on top of trends in data and research. She has also hired an additional resource pupil personnel worker to help directly with early childhood education and to identify and provide resources for those families. Who is this angel? None other than Jennifer Laquette, public personnel worker for McKinley-Vento Education Resource Liaison. In addition to the professional development mentioned earlier, Ms. Laquette supports the Empowered Youth Speaker Series presented by the Office of Public Personnel. This series provides speakers to students experiencing homelessness, kinship care families, and students in the social services and justice and juvenile services situation. Ms. Laquette routinely meets with the student data to run reports regarding the academics of our McKinley-Vento youth and the Title I office to coordinate the use of funds to meet those students' needs. She has also established a partnership with Anne Arundel County Housing Commission and the Coalition to End Homeless to hold 60 housing vouchers for AACPS use. So the PPWs could refer families to gain housing directly. That's a hand clap all by itself. Ms. Laquette is a highly respected leader, and her colleagues within in other departments and in the school system, and with agencies throughout Anne Arundel County, recognize that she has collaborated with these key stakeholders to ensure that the needs of the most vulnerable population are exceeded. She has encouraged everyone to think outside the box and create solutions to help students in need. Jennifer Laquette, you are embodied of what every teacher, educator, and staff member should be. You are passionate and supporting all students in ensuring that policy, regulations, and law are applied to equity and transparency. So on behalf of the Board of Education for Anne Arundel County Public School System, it is my honor to recognize you as the Educator of the Month for December 2023, and congratulations.
Very unexpected. I did not do this work alone.
That's okay, but what they tell you to get you here?
They told me that I had to come talk about the budget or listen about the budget. So I was like ready to
rock and roll.
I was ready to defend my monies.
So, would you like to say anything to anybody?
I would just thank you for the recommendation. I know this is a huge honor. We're a system filled with wonderful, hardworking people. I definitely do not do this work alone, so I do want to shout out to my office, the Office of Pupil Personnel. I work to create the programs, bring in the funding, and they really do put it in action and get it into the hands of our families. So, thank you very much.
Who's here with you?
My family is here. Which I'm so happy. Julia Walsh, a principal here in Anne Arundel County, a dear friend. Kim Perillo, pupil personnel worker that exactly puts the resources that we put in place into action. And then Laura Jones, my coordinator, and Julian Lockwood, resource, and obviously Sally and Ryan, huge supporters. So thank you for all going along with my ideas. Gloria, here's the certificate.
Was it such a thank you guys so much for what you do?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Dr. Tobin, if I may. So you came here for more money and left with a plaque. No, but I had to chime in because the work you're doing is so important. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah, some would call that bait and switch. Okay, that brings us to item 2.06, Employee of the Month. There is no task too big or small when the staff of Mary Moss at J. Albert Adams Academy ask our December Employee of the Month to assist them. He takes on areas outside of his duties to ensure a safe and healthy learning environment for the students and staff. Mr. Keon Gross, custodian at Mary Moss at J. Albert Adams Academy, has done nothing but increase his professional reputation by showing responsibility and competence. He is a positive influence on students by having them help with reasonable tasks and even participates in the annual teacher versus student basketball game. Mr. Gross is always ready to work and carries himself with an enthusiastic attitude. He communicates with his coworkers and outside stakeholders with professionalism and a smile. He is trustworthy and seeks to grow and improve in his profession. He has built positive relationships with the students and is an amazing role model. His attitude, flexibility, and initiative are everything a supervisor could wish for in a staff member. Keon Gross, the Board of Education of Anne Arundel County Public Schools, and Mary Moss at J. Albert Adams Academy are blessed to have you on their team. So for these reasons, we recognize you as the December 2023 Employee of the Month. Congratulations, and would you please come forward?
So, what did they tell you you were coming for?
Nothing. Sean just told me he was going to pick me up at work today.
And he just took you for a ride? Is
Yeah.
that,
He told me like a week in advance, told me to pick me up at work, say we was going to go do something. But it didn't really.
You are a trusting friend, is all I have to say.
I like Sean.
So-
I like Sean.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Thank you, Ms. Steiner, Dr. Rivers, Sean. I don't know. Not really. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Honestly. I don't know.
We have for you this plaque. We have this certificate, and I'm going to let you keep this as well. We'll put that in the back. I just want to say, on behalf of the board, thank you. You serve some children who especially need people like you. And you make a big difference.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, let's get a couple pictures. Let's hold this so they can see it. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to item 2.07, Volunteer of the Month, Ms. Schonheim.
Thank you. Ernest Wilson told us, "There are no happier folks than plant lovers and none more generous than those who garden." This month's Volunteer of the Month shows her generosity both in and out of the garden. It's an honor to recognize Liz Marcus Wenger as our December 2023 Volunteer of the Month. Liz, or as she is affectionately called, our garden angel, has been a shining light in Belvedere Elementary's Green School program. Her commitment and passion for Belvedere's gardens and outdoor spaces have transformed the campus into a beautiful and welcoming environment. Liz's involvement has not only enhanced the aesthetics of our school, it has helped to build the understanding of the importance of gardening in our community. One of Ms. Marcus Wenger's most significant achievements has been her leadership in rejuvenating our front garden beds. When these areas were overrun with weeds, Liz didn't hesitate to take charge. She rallied her friends and fellow Belvedere families, mobilizing a dedicated team to restore these gardens to their former glory. In the spirit of community, Liz also volunteered her time and expertise to plan and design a new community vegetable garden. She recruited volunteers, organized planting events, and shared her knowledge with our young students, inspiring them to appreciate the wonder of gardening. But her commitment doesn't stop there. Liz has taken on the role of Eco Buddy volunteer, overseeing the first grade team's monarch butterfly garden beds. Her dedication extends to every corner of our garden and outdoor space. She even played a pivotal role in setting up our new indoor classroom area, assembling picnic tables, and helping with garden placement. In addition to her garden work, Liz has contributed to creating a garden book walk, enriching our gardens and outdoor spaces with stories that connect us to nature. She is also working on a seed sharing library. Oh, I love that. Further fostering a sense of community and sustainability. Liz's contributions have been invaluable to our school. She has raised awareness of gardening's importance and has united families and friends in our Green School efforts. Liz, Miss Belvedere Elementary and the entire Anne Arundel County Public Schools community is blessed to have such a dedicated volunteer, and we thank you for your service. Would you please come forward? It's with great appreciation that I would like to present this Volunteer of the Month bell and certificate to you as a symbol of our appreciation. So firstly, what lie did they tell you to get you here?
That it was an award for the school that I was joining in for our gardens. Very well
so
done.
Not far off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who do you have with you to celebrate this?
Gosh, so I have Mrs. Lambden, our wonderful principal, Mrs. Muhich, who works right alongside with me. I have Dr. Samos, who brought us our Unity Garden. I have my dear friends, Kate Wilson and Tommy Che. Next to them is my dad. And behind him, my mom, who traveled from Allentown, Pennsylvania. They weren't supposed to be here till dinner time, which is an amazing surprise. My husband behind them, and then my two children.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, amazing surprise.
I'm also a gardener and a fan of sustainability in general and native planting, so like this hits right home for me. And so
Please come join our gardens. And
I would
them.
love to see it. Yeah. So I present this to you, and then we'll just stick the remarks in the back, and let's take a picture. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.